So you want to be an artist, but you don't even know where to start from. Let me show you. First things first, if I draw some random lines, can you replicate these? Most artists approach this by visually measuring everything out. So for example, I have the line split into 3 sections and the other line is crossing at the first dot. So now that we know that this line is completely vertical, we can just easily place this one in. And we're going to have it be parallel. So we make sure that it's the same angle. Remember math class, this angle is the same as this one. So we end up with the exact same image. Another small concept that you need to understand is shapes. A lot of artists use geometry when they're drawing. So for example, you can easily see that we got a pentagon in here. By using these shapes, I can easily replicate what I'm doing. Sometimes it's going to be a little bit off, but it comes with practice. But you get the general idea. So now I'm going to show you how I use the concepts that we just learned and apply them to my drawing. I'm just going to fill in my biggest shapes. So instead of worrying about whatever the hell this shape is, we're going to worry about the space that we got right here. So we got just about that much of the canvas empty. We're going to use negative space to fill in the shapes. Now that we have like the general shape, we're just going to follow the same rules but on the inside. Start to see some more shapes. So for example, you can see how his entire face is literally a square. So you can fit that in right there. Oh no, I don't know where to put the nose. Let me use the concept. Look at that. Look at that. Straight to the corner. Look at that. Follows the line. Now we're just going to replicate everything exactly as we see it. Remember how I said to use shapes? Yeah, this is a great example of where I would need to use some shapes. Right here. Here's the nose. For the eyes, I love to create the entire shape of the shadow. So this is what I see. And we can kind of maybe turn this into that kind of shape. So now within those shapes, we're going to create more shapes, okay? Okay, so at one point you're going to get tired of doing shapes and you're going to have a big mess. So you're going to want to erase and we're going to start rendering everything now. Rendering is the exact same concept except we're following the actual lines and we're going to try to replicate those onto the image. And your first couple times are not going to be perfect, so it's going to take a lot of practice, but it is a really great method to use. You do have the option to keep breaking it down into shapes if that's what makes you comfortable, but I like to freehand everything after a certain point. And when it comes to rendering, I like to include very important elements. So for example, this beard, certain curves in it are just extremely interesting, and I want to include those into my artwork. So I'm literally just gonna add it. I don't know how else to explain it. And eventually you're gonna end up with a photo. Woo! Look at this! So if you like this video, please like and follow. And then I'm gonna be posting more shit like this. So let me know what else you want to see.